Alrighty, my friends. Alright, so the first thing I think I want to do is I want to do a lot more building, which means I need a lot more concrete. I have, I think, 3 different limestone sources over there. So instead of bringing limestone to my factory and making it, limestone is basically like smelting. I think I'm just going to on-site get limestone going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure we have enough reinforced iron plates to make some constructors on site to make a bunch of limestone and just ship the limestone directly to our storage over here. That way I can pick up concrete from our base here, instead of having to go pick it up over, you know, far away every time. So what I'm gonna do is probably deliver it to right here. Yes. So the way I want to do that is probably, that's going to be a little awkward because I don't have, I really need to get Awesome Shop set up, honestly, so I can start having my overflow go someplace. What do I have the most of? Looks like iron plates are what I have the most of, that and cable. You know, before I do this, I'm actually going to make my Awesome Shop. I want to start feeding some stuff to my Awesome Shop. So, the hell? That was weird. Why don't you connect to the thing I'm pointing at? I want my Awesome Shop to be right in here. Not Awesome Shop, Awesome Sink. Because our Awesome Shop is right there, so we want our Awesome Sink kind of directly across from it if possible. Alright, Awesome Shop, Awesome Sink, this is the one. Okay, there's the input, right there. Where do I get my tickets? I think it's just right-clicking on the thing, so just anywhere around here will be good. I'm being super anal about this placement. Something like that. Okay, so this will need power. Do an extra power line just to make sure we don't run out of power. Slots. Alright, so what do we have a full line of? It looks like we have a full line of copper wire. So I think what I'm going to do is split off the copper wire and just feed that into this for now. Just as a way to get some... Again, temporary. It's all temporary. A way to get some stuff in here. Start getting some coupons so I can start unlocking some very important things like the wall conveyors and the all that kind of stuff. Okay. So we should get coupons. I wonder how long it'll take us to get some coupons. Let's see how much these things give us. Okay, so these look like these give us about 6 points per. Okay. Not that won't take too much time. What I could do, go a merger, splitter. So I have a lot of iron plates as well. We can do a mix of these two items. And that should get us some decent amount of tokens, I feel like. Tickets, whatever. There we go, that looks good. Constantly throwing some stuff in here. Not bad. Okay, so let's go get concrete. I'll need more belts. More iron plates, that is. Extra wire. Okay. And cable. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so this should allow us to increase our concrete production. How do I want to feed this in here? Okay, I think I'm going to have to do a temporary... It's all temporary, everything's temporary. But a temporary platform here to build a conveyor belt. Up to that storage guy right there. That would be 6. This. Something like this. So if I bring the stuff up there, then I can break across and bring it over here, and then I can remove these platforms as needed. Did it just give me the hard drive is done sound? Oh well, I'll check it when we get back. Although I probably won't, I'll probably forget. But I'll totally check it when we get back. Alright, so we are going to bring concrete, and we're going to increase our concrete production rate as well. Yeah, we got 2 more limestone things we can mine there. I'm gonna need more miners, actually. Okay, I can build those. I think I have 1 on me. I'll need 1 more, I think. They're over there. Do I wanna condense these? This would be like making a smelting area. Hey, there's Bacon Agaric right in front of me. Okay. Oh, there's even a Mercer sphere right there. How about I actually make a little bit of a... Right over this beautiful waterfall. Let's industrialize it. And let's make a little bit of a... control. It's kind of like a smelting station here. But instead of smelting, we're turning limestone into concrete. So let's see how much concrete we have access to. If only IRL bacon grew like that. That's right. If only. Oh, hello. God, I can't wait till I get the sword thing. I hate this weapon. This weapon sucks. This little overgrown bug zapper. Kill overgrown bugs, I guess. We get all of them? I feel like I only killed 2 of them. Is there a 3rd one? Okay, we must have got them. Alright. That's a normal limestone. Okay. Cold smoked bacon is the best. You dare me to fight you if I think different. Cold smoked bacon. Well, usually when we talk about bacon, I get in trouble because I talk about how I actually like sausage more than bacon. But I will say, I don't think I've ever had cold smoked bacon. So maybe if I tried that, I would change my mind. I'll be honest, the thing about bacon that I don't love is I don't love the texture of bacon. I know crispy is how it's supposed to be, but almost every time I've ever had bacon, it's chewy, not crispy. Alright, so I need a couple miners. Do I have the miners on here? Is this a miner? It's a smelter. That's a miner. Oh, so I need one more portable miner real quick. Let's give myself the ability to get up here. Let's go. Control. Why are you not connecting to this? There it is. Sausage better than bacon. Sausage wrapped in bacon even better. Don't know if I've ever had that. I bet that's good. Sausage wrapped in bacon. Here's what we're gonna do, pig. We're gonna kill you, and then we're gonna wrap your flesh around your flesh, and then eat your flesh wrapped around your flesh. And we wonder why vegetarians hate us so. I think I need this to make one more portable miner. Yep. Wambambola is angrily searching for his axe. Picks it up and keeps eyeing EOD text. Alright, so that will be that. So how much does a normal limestone do? 60 per minute. So I have 3 60 per minutes, correct? Let me make sure. Which would be 180 limestone per minute. Are you 60 per minute? You are 60 per minute. So between the 3 of those, 60 times 3, 180. We have 180 per minute limestone, counting that one. So if I make this my little smelting area, well, not smelting, but the other thing. How many of these can we get going? Constructor. That is not correct. That's why I'm going by the white lines, and the white lines don't line up perfectly. 160 a minute. The spam calls on my phone are getting out of hand. 45. So what is 180 divided by 45? Is that 4? N. 180 divided by 45. Yes, that looks right. It's a 4. So it looks like I can do 4 constructors worth of limestone, or whatchamacallit. That's a smelter. I want this. I need 3 more of those things. 3 more of these guys. It would be more efficient to first wrap the pig around itself, only after that kill the pig. Oh, poor pig. Poor pig. You're gonna eat some chicken if that's okay. Totally. Okay. Alright, am I okay with having these right next to each other? Actually, yeah, that should be fine. I normally don't do constructors right next to each other, but these are basically smelters is what they're doing. There. And there. Okay. So, that is that. That. This is actually going to be exactly 60. So this is going to be a perfect full belt worth of these guys. Different foodstuffs. Food stuffs wrapped in bacon is actually really good. It helps to protect it, keep intact flavor, and get a nice crispy coating if you do it right. Try it on sausage. Anything, really. Alright, so what I need to do is I need power. Immediately we have a power line right here. Very nice. Right there. Bring this over to the miners. That guy. That guy. And I'm going to want to merge all these together. So one coming from there, these two coming from this direction. So let's do it like this. Those guys coming from that direction. To have these guys together. So you go into there. You. Let's make it. Okay, that's fine. You into there. Into there. Output is going through the world. I fell. That hurt. Okay. Ouch. That actually really hurt. Falling down that waterfall. Not a good plan. Let's use our inhaler for the first time. Is that a full heal? Nice. Inhaler OP, man. And I'm hearing something around here growling. Don't growl at me, game. Oh, maybe it's that guy. Okay, let me try to not fall this time. I think I fell right through here. So I better put a platform here so I don't do that again. There. Maybe it was here. Just to be safe. Ouchies? Yeah, it was a little painful. A little painful. So this will go through the ground. It's fine. It's fine. This is totally not permanent. This one actually might be permanent, so that might actually bug me. But I'm not going to totally let it bug me right now. Alright, so we want to change this up. I'm going to get rid of this, so that can finish what it's done already. I'm going to change this guy up. And this guy is going to go over here. And it can go through stuff right now, which is I'm fine with because I'm going to be removing that soon. Let's go in here. So this merges all three. And then we do splitters. Let me actually throw my limestone in one of these places. I don't have any on me. There. Splitter. One, two, three, and the last one will just go inside of there. Okay. What's the name of the music in the background? Satisfactory music? I don't know. I am not familiar with the track names in the game. Sorry to say. I like the music, but I'm not familiar with the names. seams of it. That should give me a 90-degree angle into there. Beautiful. Alright, now I just need to power these guys. Alright, those should be all powered, and then I want to merge these into one line. Merger. There. Yep. There. And there. Looks good. There. 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 And there. And this will be our supply of concrete over to our home base. Is that going to go through that power line? It is. That'll probably bug me a bit. So let's go like this. Let's see if that'll go around it. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Let me deconstruct this stuff we don't need. You could probably Google it, if you really want to know the names of the tracks. I just have not. It's not like FTL where I, know some of the OST track names because so many people actually own the soundtrack to FTL. Okay, cool. So this will quadruple, at least double our concrete production rate. Alright, so you guys running at full steam. Only 16%. Why are you not getting enough stuff? Probably because my belts aren't fast enough, actually. Yeah, we need faster belts. Yeah, it's slowed down by the belts. Do I have a little limestone on me? I do. I can throw a little bit in here at least. Once we get our belts upgraded, that will run at a better click. Yeah, concrete's coming up. Beautiful. Alright, this should increase our ability to quickly grab concrete to fill out our the structure of the factory. And I can start getting a real build together of what the factory is going to look like. Or at least get the first floor, couple of full floors more hashed out. More fleshed out, maybe is a better thing to say. Oh my god, the follower bots. Frickin' follower bots. Yes, delicious, delicious concrete. It's delicious. Alright, so I want to bring this. For now, you know what? Maybe I want to bring it underneath here because I don't want it to get in the way of my stuff here. So what if I brought it underneath this? Yeah, I think we can do that for now. Again, temporary. I'm going to keep saying temporary. Keep saying it's so temporary. I need to get it up to that platform is what I need to do. Okay, I should be able to grab that from up there. And it's kind of runs into that. It's fine. Temporary, right? This is probably gonna end up being my permanent thing. Now, we're eventually gonna make this stuff inside the base, I think. Beautiful. There I go. That looks actually pretty good. And that's gonna go into there. So this will be a way to have concrete available at our base. Okay, and I eventually might want to remove this platform. For now, since I might be playing with this some more, I'll just kind of leave it. Wish me a nice afternoon. It's gonna say goodbye. All right, and then you also have a great rest of your night, morning, whatever you got. Appreciate you hanging out, my friend. See you next time. Okay. How does that look? Do I see concrete coming yet? Make sure I see concrete coming. Beep, 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 beep. Where are you at, my concrete? Here it comes. All right, beautiful. Okay, so with that supply established, I want to be able to get level 2 builds, which means automating reinforced iron plates. Do I want to do that before I actually start getting the real setup of my factory? I kind of want to figure out how I want to set up the verticality of my factory to see how I'm going to get up and down it, because currently the only way we have to do that, I think, is jump pads that we have unlocked. Copper alloy, 100 a minute. Iron plus copper. Fine concrete. Cast screw, yes! This is the one we wanted. 50 per minute screws made with iron instead of... Go directly from iron instead of having to go through the iron rods. That's great. Anything else I can do right now? I already have that. I think I can actually do this one now. I think I do have those 5 parts, don't I? They would be over here. Yes, beautiful. 2,000 copper wire. That's 1,500, 2,000, and a little extra. Okay. Yes, give me those inventory slots. Beautimus. Okay. Okay. All right. Trying to think how I want to approach this next. My next plan. Verticality, transportation, jump pads, and jelly landing pads. I use these to get up and down to my last base to start. It's not my favorite. It's like the only way we have to get up and down other than ramps right now, right? Towers kind of have a little bit of... I mean, I guess we kind of have stackable conveyor poles are kind of like ladders. Let me check how our awesome sink is doing. Do we have any tickets yet? We have 5 coupons. Yes. I'm about to get 6 coupons. Yeah, getting coupons, man. Let's print some coupons and get some stuff. Beautiful. All right, we can actually use our awesome sink and go to the awesome shop. Okay, so stairs, factory ladder. I really, really, really want these. I really want these. But I think I should get some verticality stuff first. Oh, I really want all of these too. All of this stuff is so good. And then the other foundation. I want all of it. Fix it factory cart. I guess that can get you around your cart faster. Or your factory faster. Okay, let's do stairs. Stairs or a ladder. I feel like ladder is going to be a simpler way to get up and down. I don't think the ladder existed in the last thing I played, so I kind of want to just try this. So we have 6 coupons. That cost me 3. Cannot get this. I need a little bit more for that. Anything else I can get for 3? I can get the wall mounts. I do want that. Yes. I love how I have a little shopping cart. Check it out. They're totally making this like freaking Amazon or something. What about the wall power attachment? That's also 3. Okay. I need something that would be 1. Conveyor lift floor hole. Okay, let's get that one. Alright, 6. Bye. There we go. Next thing we need are these. So I need to keep an eye out for 5 more tickets. So that allows us to make a ladder. Beautiful. Also allowed us to make conveyor wall mounts, conveyor lift floor holes. Oh, that's super cool. So I can do, how does that work? So that's if I have a vertical guy. Oh, it attaches. Oh, that's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. Okay, we're definitely going to be using those. That's super cool. That was definitely not in the game last time I played. Wall mounts were always useful, those guys. All right, so let's see about getting up and down to a 2nd floor. So I'm thinking something like we have a wall. This goes up, and we set up a ladder here. This 9. And I can put this all on the wall. Okay. Beautiful. Nice and simple ladder. Okay. Now, it'd probably be nice to have some sort of catwalk to be able to... platform to connect this to. So actually, probably it'd be better if it wasn't on the wall. Probably... be better if I had this go to a platform at the top of it. So, like, if I had... another wall here with wherever my next floor is going to be, say there. Will this connect to that? Okay, that's doable. How safe is it to go down this? Okay, it's not the easiest to get up. Down, going down. Maybe I put jelly landing pads below. Okay, so something like that. I don't know if that's the level I want it to be at, though. Okay, so this floor will be just constructors. So what? I need to figure out the height of this first floor. Okay. Oh, can I climb up this? I can climb up this, can't I? Yeah, they put ladders on this. It's great. So, if I want to have decent clearance over my head, that would be the lowest. That would give me a little extra space. Would I be cool with less space like that? Will I ever want to move stuff like along the walls? 3 high. 3 high. I feel like 3 high is kind of what I did before. How's the clearance going to be if I do something like that? What's your clearance, Clarence? I think I would be okay with that. And if I'm going to have as many levels as I'm thinking, I'm probably going to want to keep this as condensed as possible. I could probably go down one more level if I wanted to. But I think I at least want to have head clearance to walk on top of these things and have potentially... What am I trying to say? Conveyor belts go along up above them potentially. So yeah, I think we're going to go like this. So this is going to be our second floor. The second floor will be that level, so let's get a ladder up to it. Alright, so ladder up to... I'm going to need a hole in the floor to get up to this. So I guess it'd have to be something like this, and then we eventually get catwalks. And this will be our second level. Okay. All right, let's start building out this second level. Second level is going to be iron bars. First level is going to be iron plates. It's time to use crap tons of our materials to make our second floor here. It's so much more convenient for multi-building this sloop mode. There. Okay. And eventually, maybe what I'll have will be like windows I can ride power lines out of, power lines down, since I think that's a thing. Maybe I can jump to this ladder. Hey, okay, that kind of works. Kind of jump down to it. Okay. All right, so let's get a whole bunch of iron plates to build that out. And we can maybe start building our first floor closer to the final version of it, which is like, you know, just iron plate building on the first floor. Wow, this is so much better for large scale building. Oh my god, it's so much better. Oh, this is so much better than it used to be. I'm so hyped about making bigger projects now, not being just absolutely tedious. That's the final. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. Very nice. And since we actually can have vertical conveyor belts go through the floor now, the stuff that we build, I could probably inside the factory have it move between floors. Oh, that's going to be really helpful. That's going to be super useful. They really have improved large-scale building in Update 5. Or to what the Update 6 stuff is going to add. Yeah, Math Champ knows. What's up, Math Champ? I'm playing on Steam this time, so there should not be cloud save issues because of, you know, Epic Game Store cloud saves being crappy. Alright, so let's start with that for our second level right now. And I'll get walls here. Yeah. There. How you been doing, man? Champ? Hope you've been having a... Hope life has been well for you, my friends. I feel like I haven't talked to you much lately. You still working on the hyperspace stuff? Okay, so this will be the level where we have iron bars. Okay, well that didn't work. Apparently I have to be pressing forward when I hit it. Alright, so how would I want to go about swapping this? Maybe what I could do is to not lose my current production till I prove it up top. I make a full line of iron plate production here. Let me go check my power. I've built a bunch of stuff without checking power for a while, so let me go check my power currently. Let's make sure everything looks green, but I need to check capacity. Been working on it a bit. You've been busier lately with real life stuff? Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like a lot of people, real life has been busy lately. I definitely understand that feeling. Okay. Let's check our power. Consuming. Okay, we're using about half of our capacity right now. I don't know if that's consistently we're using half or just spiking up to half. It looks like our power is keeping up, production is keeping up with our consumption currently, which is always nice to see. Power looking good. So, I think I'm good to expand out our production here. Oh, I missed a wall. Okay. So let us... yeah. Let's get a row of constructors for... Okay, you know the other thing I want to do... I'm like kind of not finishing my sentences right now because I'm thinking about what I want to do. I want to get the wall. I want coupons to go faster. Is there anything I'm building that would give me coupons faster? Copper wire I think gives me 4. Actually 6. Looks like everything I'm feeding this will give me 6 right now. What if I fed one more item into here and made just a short little faster belt here? So if I split off screws from here. And next level of belts. Change this. So we get logistics. 4, 5, 6, and then we get rid of 8, 9, which is 8, 9. Okay. If I speed that up. We got screws. Okay, I think screws are actually doing even more than the others. Okay. Eventually, again, this is going to be different. I'm going to have a much smoother, cleaner thing for this. But what I think I want to have happen is have each level, so like that level is going to be all iron plates. We have an output that comes down and across to go into our storage, and overflow goes into there. Do I want it to have it come out the side of the building, or do I want to have it come out the back? If it's all going to be going from back to front, the outputs would all be there. I think it's okay to have it come out the side like this. We have like kind of a cascading effect coming down. A shrubbery. Put it at lower tier levels. It'd be like a cascading effect. So something like that. I can't manually feed this, I don't think. Can I? I don't think so. I need a lot more coupons to get the wall things that I want, though. Can I throw some of this stuff in here to speed up this process? I think I want to be pulling from everything I'm collecting right now to speed up my ability to get more items. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not pulling off of this guy. Splitter. If I do that and that. This is really scuffed, as they say. Do it this way. Do a merger. Okay, so if I do a merger right there, and a splitter, not a splitter, a vertical guy here. Can I make that go in there? No. If I have this go back a little bit, I probably can, though. There. 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 Okay. So that'll throw in some... What is that? Is that the bars? That's... Well, that's the plates. Wait. Already, that's not, I didn't want to pull off of there then. I wanted to pull off of this guy. This guy I'm not pulling off of yet. Yeah, that's the right one. Split her off of there. This. There. And get rid of that belt. So it's like that. Okay, so that should be, I think, iron bars. Apparently I don't make those very fast, so splitting those off is something, but it's fine. And then the last one would be to pull off that guy, which is making cables. So that would be a splitter. Where would I want to merge that onto? Honestly, probably right onto this guy, because it's not, this is not even close to filling up. So if I could fit that into... Is this a merger? That's a splitter. Maybe just merge it onto this one right here. Speed up that belt. That would probably work. I'd rather merge it onto this one, though, if I can. I think I can fit that. Okay, well, let's get the thing split off of here first. So it's this guy. Ow! Keep falling. Oh, there's a berry. Where am I? Crap. This is not OSHA approved, this place. This is a really hazardous workplace I've created. Okay. God, the space elevator looks amazing, man. Looks like I need some guardrails. I do. Another thing I need to unlock from this guy. There's so much stuff from the awesome sink I need to unlock. Okay, I fell off the edge over here. Let's fix that. A couple more layers here, just to make sure, and one more all the way across here. There. Okay. Go. And so what I'm trying to do is bring off of here. Yeah, I could merge onto this guy. I think that's fine. There. To there. Let's see what this looks like. Some cabling. Okay. There we go. This thing's filling up pretty nicely with all the different materials we're making. We're kind of splitting stuff we're holding for storage with dumping into the awesome sink to get us tokens. So pretty consistent stuff there. Maybe even throw some concrete if needed eventually, but for now, 2 more tokens. I want 3 more to get the wall guys. That's what I really want. How much concrete do we have, by the way, with what we've been doing? Not even 1 full stack. Really? Okay. Really? Yeah, we need more belts. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna convert some... I'm gonna manually build some reinforced iron plates. And I'm gonna convert some things to level 2 belts down at our source, because that's gonna just increase our production by a lot. Let's see, so let's get iron plates. Because we will have a full 60 concrete a minute if I just have the supplying belts of limestone at level 2, I think. But I need a decent number of these guys. This is really the next thing I need to get automated is reinforced iron plates. But I need screws plus iron, which so I need my different levels started to make this happen. Although maybe I want to cheat a little bit and get a little bit of these things automated, because I'm going to need so many level 2 belts for things. Okay, let's get up to 50 of these guys, and then I might cheat on my first factory floor where I've been cheating things. I might make some reinforced iron plates, because getting level 2 belts on a lot of things is going to be a huge increase to our production of things. I feel like that's one of the first major big upgrades to your factory you can do is get the level 2 belts. Because yeah, you can see our concrete is not coming at a full 60 a minute when it should be. And our limestone is backed up, but the feeding into there is not fast enough, so that's the problem. Our copper and iron is looking good though. Pretty much the full 60 per minute on each of those guys, so that's looking good. It's our concrete production that needs help, and it's these belts right here. So they've merged. So if I do Mark II, and Mark II, let's see what that does. That's fully populated there. I still think it's going to be good enough, because I think these probably need to be Mark IIIs. I think we need Mark IIIs from each of those. And that's fully done Mark III. So that did double the throughput. Still not sure if that's enough to get a full 60 a minute. Because I need these running at 100% for that to work. They're running at about half capacity. Let's compare when we made that change what the conveyor belt looks like. Pretty anemic. Definitely better. I think I might need Mark III belts to get this fully going, actually. Or or have 2 inputs here. There's probably a way I can distribute this better. Do resources have finite amount you can pull from it? No, the source never runs out. The way it works, here I'll show you. If you go up to your mines, there are different quality of nodes. See, this says limestone normal. There's normal, pure, and I think something below normal. And that quality determines how much a minute you mine. So a normal is giving us 60 per minute. I think a pure gives you like 90 or 120 a minute. And then the one below it is like 45 or something like that. Can I upgrade this? Maybe that will do it. If I have those two sped up. Yeah, this one's already full, so that actually didn't do anything. Splitter in the middle. Yeah, so if I had... I think I might need 2 mergers. How do I do this? I have 3 going to 4. 3 going to 4. I think I just need to distribute this differently. Two splitters. I need that Factorio thing. That's the 3 to 4 splitter thing. How do I do 4 to 3 to even out the split? I need a 4 to 3 thing. I wonder if I can visualize it. Oh gosh, why did my Alt Tab just cause my entire computer to black out? I should be on... Oh my god, game. Okay. I'm in windowed mode. I don't know why Alt Tabbing is not working very well. Okay, whatever. I was just gonna try to visualize a thing. So I think what I want is 2 splitters for this, 2 splitters for this, and then supplying those 2 splitters would be 3 of these guys. I'm gonna change this up a little bit. See if I can figure this out. I think we can distribute this better and figure it out. I think we can get a better setup for this. I just have to make my brain figure it out. Okay. This will be a good thought experiment or something. So, normally this is how I do it, but I think for the way we have it set up, we need a little bit better throughput here. So, these are Mark 1 belts, which carry 60 per minute, and these only need 45 per minute. So we need Mark 2s, each with 90 a minute, supplying these guys. So that would be a splitter. Actually, I don't think I can... I might need mergers going into these guys. So 3 to 2. 3 to 2. You can think of a really efficient way to do it. Inefficient way to do it. Each input goes to a splitter with 2 coming out. Each of those 2 going to splitter with 2 coming out. Then for those 3 goes into merger that goes into the machine. I have 3 miners, 3 sources, 2 inputs. Okay. So I have 2 feeding to 1 each, and then 1 splitting to the other. So that means this one, I need a merger. So if I have this guy, this guy go to here, with a Mark II belt. Throw this in here. And then I have one of these guys go to merger. This. So this will be a Mark II belt into there. So we'll have the far one out here. This guy will go to this guy. And then we have a splitter. Do Mark 1 belts and then we'll see what this looks like. Splitter going to those two guys. And that comes from this other guy, which is doing, how much per minute are you doing? 90? 60. Okay, so I only need a Mark 1 belt out of these guys. Okay, let's see what that does. I think this is the most efficient way to do it. I'm still not sure. It should actually, if I'm right, this might actually be exactly what it needs to be. It's a better way than you thought up to do it. So we have one mine feeding 2 directly, another mine, the one over there, feeding 2 directly. This one splitting it evenly between the two. Let's see if this works, and if it does, if I need to change any belts out to make this work. Okay, so that belt is almost full. Almost full. Yes, I think that's right. I think eventually these will become fully stocked, and that should be the full 60 a minute. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, so hopefully, I'm actually watch this just a bit because efficiency is a beautiful thing. I think potentially I might start seeing a fully 60 a minute thing coming out. Oh, look at that. It's fully populated. Nice. You know what? There's not a lot to GG cookie time in this game. GG cookie time for efficiency. We did it, Reddit. We did it. And that's a fully stocked line right there. Beautiful. All right, so that increases our concrete production. Why did I want to do that? Do I want to do the same thing with my copper and iron? You know, I think I do. I'm pretty sure my smelting is not maximized. Even though it looks like it is. I think that's just because we're backing up at the receiving end. Might as well be a cookie time. You know, it's always good time for cookie time, right? Let me just check if I can just check my smelters to see if there's any Mark II belt upgrades that will help the throughput once we actually are get to the higher end stuff. So like, yeah, like over here, you are supplying 120 a minute. Yeah, so this actually needs a Mark II belt. That right there needs a Mark II belt. Everything else I think is good. These guys can do 30 a minute, which is half of a full 60 a minute belt. Yes. And then eventually, what this would allow us to do would be this output would be a full Mark II belt. But we don't have enough stuff for that yet. But that's the main one. Same thing over here. The only reason these are fully populated because we're backed up currently. But eventually, what we're gonna want is this entire line right here to be Mark II, and this entire line to be Mark II. So I'm gonna make those. How many do I need here? I need a bunch, so let me really quickly make. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. I want to actually make the thing. Make a bunch of reinforced plates. To upgrade those. That moment when you spend an hour setting something up and then can't remember what it was for. Just Factorio things. Satisfactory things. Any automation game things, right? Okay, yeah. I think my next goal is I'm gonna set up automation on this item right here. Reinforced iron plates. This is the most important thing I'm gonna need for a bunch of upgrades, because with these I'm going to be allowed or have the ability to upgrade a lot of my supply lines. Alright, so we'll just use up the screws we have on hand. Which I could make more if I wanted to. We'll see how close I am to fully upgrading this one line before we do that. This would be super cool VR. Yeah, this would be a cool VR game. Although I've not done much VR, so I don't know how crazy it feels to like fall off a cliff in VR. I have watched some Reddit thing of some guy doing a VR thing, and his wife comes up and pushes him off. And he's like, oh! He thinks he's falling to his death. I think that actually worked. I think we got everything. Mark II belt. Okay. So that's good. So our input lines are good. The output lines are going to be huge upgrades for future RAN. How can we tell the difference? This one's got 3 little dots on it. These have 1 big light dot on it. 1 big light dot on the entire thing. Looks good. Alright, so let's go get a short-term Mark II, reinforced iron plate production line setup on our first floor. It's unnerving. The weirder part is your brain afterwards still thinking you're in VR, trying to interact with the real world using controllers that aren't there. Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. Hey, look at that fully stocked concrete line. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. I really want to get Caterium unlocked so I can get smart, whatever the things I need to make overflow smart splitters. Smart splitters are so good. Oh, that's cool. There's little animals flying in front of the waterfall. That's really cool looking. Even if it's fake, it looks cool. Not actual animals you can interact with, but looks sweet, man. Idyllic. Ah, you can see right where the full line starts. See, that's about where the upgrade started happening, right there. That's crazy. Cool. Alright, so... Alright, so we got iron coming in. Making screws. So what I want to do is use some of the screws and some of the iron plates to make some reinforced iron plates. How are we doing on tickets? We have 5 yet? We are... Ooh, we're about to have 5. Alright, I can get the windows. I can get windows. Brains have trouble adjusting quickly from VR to real life, I guess so. Print my coupons. Unimus. Let's go get our wall. Wall conveyors. Conveyor walls. Those are my favorite. They're my favorite. Star. What is that? I don't know what that means. That's for future purchases, I guess. Alright. Love these walls. Okay, so I want to put those. Is that logistics? Organization. Walls. There it is. Pretty much always use the 3 walls. They all cost the same. Those on 9. The ladder's on 0. It's like taking off tinted eyewear that you've been wearing for a while. Everything appears tinted that color. That didn't go through as well. Yeah. That is kind of weird. Alright. So how do I want to set up a short-term reinforced iron plate thing? So I have backed up iron right here. We're not even coming close to using this as quickly as we need because it's only going into 15 per minute. So if I have a splitter off of here, so basically I have 45 per minute, so that's 30 per minute. Iron rods per minute, 12.5 per minute. So I think, yes, I could use one of the new alternate cast screws plus one iron plate production to do a short term or a kind of scuffed reinforced iron plate production. So I keep talking about how I'm going to remove all this stuff eventually, but for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just set that up over here. Just so I have reinforced iron plates so I can make well, all the stuff we need reinforced iron plates for without having to manually make them every time. Okay. Is this world round or are there boundaries? You can actually look up the map for this world. There are boundaries. There's absolutely boundaries, yeah. Okay, which is the one? So I'm split from that 3 different directions. This is the one that's completely... I'm splitting 2 different directions here. So actually I could just grab off here if I wanted to. Yes, let's actually do that. This is a bit easier. I go like this. Oops. This goes that way. This goes that way, and I can split this guy off over to where we're going. Which is going to be over. One, two, here. This. And this is going to be iron that is going to be fed to 2 different constructors here. So actually, this is not the place I should have gone. It's fine. Right there. This will go this way. Okay. Alright, and eventually hopefully this will back up and have a more full line. This is not going to be anywhere near like maximum efficiency or anything. This is just to have some source of reinforced iron plates. So we're going to need screws, iron plates, and then reinforced iron plates, which is going to need an assembler. First one of these guys. So I need 4 rotors for that. What's the point of deleting those supports on the conveyors? They bug me. They just bug me. You can slide under stuff, and if those supports are in the way, you sometimes bump into them. It's a minor thing, but I don't like it. I don't like it! That's the only reason. 4 rotors. I need screws. No good reason. I have a rational hate of them. Not really hate, but, you know. And 4. Okay, so that makes us, let's just make an assembler. Once we have level 2 belts, I think I'll feel better about, or get those automated. I can start making what the first level of my factory is really going to look like. All this temporary stuff that does not look very temporary, we can start, you know, getting rid of. Let's have this go kind of in the middle. Or start making less temporary looking. How's that look? That's not great, actually. That's where I want it. Split the difference in the middle. Is that right? Almost. It's temporary, but I still want the temporary to look good. Okay, close enough. Reinforced iron plates. Yeah, we won't be making them that fast. Cast screws. Oops. And iron plates. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to split the guys off. Let me do the inputs first so I don't mess this part up. So splitter. There. That actually doesn't look like that works. Oh, I put the input the wrong side, that's why. Splitter, there we go. Nope. There. That's that guy. And that's that guy. And then this output. There. Butamus. That go there. And then we just need power. There, over to, say, right here. 1, 2. Let's use one up here. Go there. All right, let's see if this is doing the thing I want it to do. So we got iron plates. We got screws. Yeah, these are a little slow, but they produce a bunch, I think. There we go. We got screws. And that'll be reinforced iron plates. Very nice. Again, not near any sort of good efficiency, but for now, this is enough to at least have some available. Automated, so I don't have to manually make them. Okay, and we're gonna bring this. I want to do this next one. I'll do it next to these guys for right now. So that'll be there. Okay, so that'll be 5 out there. Yeah. I might put something on top of this eventually, but for now, it'll just be there. Alright, do I see reinforced iron plates? We have, huzzah! We have reinforced iron plates. Beautiful. I'm not going to feed these to the awesome shop because I just need, I need these. I'm going to be making so many belts out of these eventually. I need these in my life. Alright, so now I need a storage for these guys. Let's just go down here. Nice. Ouch. Okay. Do I have a storage? I don't, so I need to make one right here. Don't forget to get Kazakh. Alright, I'll do my best. Alright, I'm eventually going to clean up all this. This is all temporary, as I always say. It's all temporary. This will eventually be a much nicer, cleaner looking build. But that's I'm going to wait to do that until I start making each floor have specific specialties. So the first floor is going to be only iron plates eventually. And we put this guy to here so we see reinforced iron plates are going to be in here. Looks wonky. It's pretty wonky. It is. Eventually my plan, to give you an idea, this is going to be one long hallway of actually double stacked storage things. There are double storage things you unlock eventually. I'm not at that tier yet. And what I'm going to do is have this one floor is going to be all iron plates. So there's going to be one of these vertical guys as the output for the iron plate overflow. That's going to go to that storage thing. Most of the iron plates are going to be going back up further into the factory to build things like those reinforced iron plates that I just did. So there'll be a bunch of iron plates being made to go up to other parts of the factory. And only the overflow is going to be coming out of here. And then the next floor up will be iron rods, which will supply stuff like screws for the next floor, and then the overflow will come down into storage. So it's pretty wonky now. Hopefully eventually I'm going to make it all look really clean, because my plan is that each level will have a vertical conveyor coming out, and then the next floor on top will have one coming out on top, and then it'll like cascade as I make them hopefully look really good. Try to make it look good as well as be functional, you know? So, alright, so that's reinforced iron plates. We'll start to see some... I did not mean to climb that. Some show up here. Nice, 3 whole ones so far. And we're going to need those level 2 belts eventually to really speed things up. So, the next plan. I want to get all that stuff I just did is, you know, first floor shenanigans that we're going to eventually replace. Do I want to start replacing my kind of planning out the first layer of my first floor? Temp stuff can be messy, but when you unlock the real stuff, you do it justice. That's right. That's right. What I'm kind of thinking about doing is figuring out, like, these 2 constructors right here is what eventually this entire floor is going to be. Just these constructors making iron plates. What I think I want to do is deconstruct this and map out one layer all the way down of iron plates to have it be set up the way I want it to, the final version of it to be. Which would mean setting up my input and my output for it. And that would be like my model for how I do a lot of the floors to come. So what I think I'm going to do is cut off the input of these right now, so I can let them finish what they're doing, and I'm going to deconstruct and reconstruct and figure out how this is going to work. Because one thing I wasn't able to do was ingest my materials the way I wanted to, because I didn't have my walls set up. So these guys. I didn't have these guys, which I love these guys. Whoops. Because these, what are so cool about these is that your vertical dudes just plug right in So if we do that, it's so easy and it looks so good. Plug those guys right in. Actually, do I want to use the 3? I probably am only going to want a single. I like having the window, extra window. All right, so let me visualize, conceptualize how I want to do this. So this is going to be a row of constructors. Wall, 2 spaces, constructor. So I have room to work with. Do I want the in to be on the left or do I want the in to be on the right? I think I want the input here and the output to the right. Yes, that's what I want. So this constructor is actually in the right place. It's just all this stuff I want to change. Is this left lane open? It's kind of not open because of this stuff. What I can do to make it open right now, though, is put it on a second level so that the temporary stuff can just be layered on top of the non-temporary stuff. Like this row will actually eventually be my output, I think. So I'm going to do a thing here. A thing here. There. Now we'll change this. This right here. To do that. And that. Pick these guys up off of here. Okay. So now that we've gotten all that junk out of the way, we can kind of start to plan out what my actual layout is going to look like. This is just going to be a bunch of constructors, which I probably need a bunch of reinforced iron plates for that, don't I? Yes, so let's go grab what we've made so far. Probably made a whole, like, 10 or something of them. Hey, 15! Even more than 10. Barely more than 10. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have constructors lined up like this. Actually, let's get the one here that we removed. Why am I not seeing a green line to line up? That should line up, right? Does that go straight in there? Yeah, so that's lined up. Okay, good. Now we have a constructor every other space. That's... oh god, that freaks me out every time. Pull that out. There. There. How many are going to be in this row is the other question. That needs to be one space over. It's lined up with something else. There. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is 6 a good number? So 6 would be a tier 1 plate, tier 1 belt is 60 a minute. Iron plates take 30 per minute. So 6 times 3 is 180. That's pretty good. That's one full level 2 belt. I think that's a good number to use. 30 iron ingots a minute times 6 is 180, right? Let me just 30 times 6, 180. Wait, no, a tier 2 belt is a tier 2 belt 180? It's 120 actually. So 120 would be 120 divided by 3. No, 120 divided by 30. So that would be 4. So I almost want to do 8 per row. So if I do 8 per row, that's 2 tier 2 belts. Which means I'd want to extend this a little bit. By 1, 2 spaces. That would put the last one here. We're still early in our build, so I can adjust things if I want to. It'll be kind of a pain right now with all I have built. But it's better to do it now than to do it later. The question is, how many constructors do I want to fit? Do I like this idea of 6 per row, or do I want to make it 8 per row? 180. And the thing is, of course, this, if I change this recipe to like iron rods, it's 15 per minute. But that is a multiple of what like the 30 per minute is. 12.5 is awkward. 10 per minute. So I feel like I do want to make this. Yeah, I think I do want to go 8. Because this is kind of like the baseline first item, so kind of using this as a guide for how we set this up, I think is a really good idea. So 30 per minute. Of course, this is the input. The output's going to be different. So if we did 8 of these, 8 times 30 is 240 per minute. 8 times 20, 160. So we'd be making 160 iron plates per minute from that. Can I back this up 1 space so I don't have to move things quite as much? I think we can, so let me do that. Is it going up? Is that where I want it to be? That's not where I want it to be. Ah, it's because this belt is in the way. You're in the way, belt. I'm gonna have this go through something so I can just build this thing. Okay. Is that right? I believe that is right. Okay. And it'd be coming in from right here. So this wall would be right here. And we'd have the ingest. Actually, no, I do want it here because the... Yeah, we're going to feed it in from the side. Have splitters off to the side, and then the output go out that way. And this will be a long line of belts. Am I cool with this being one long line of belts here? Yeah, that works. That works. So this would be, say, a conveyor belt Mark II coming in to a splitter right inside of here. So that would be a splitter right there. That would be like a Mark II belt going in, Mark I belt going out, and then the Mark II belt continue on through. Probably eventually need this to be a Mark III belt. Is what I say. This is 30 times 8 It's 240. Which is 2 Mark II belts. 2 Mark II belts. 2 Mark IIs. So that would mean I'd actually need... I think I'd actually want to use a different thing here. I would want to use... Where's the wall? Walls. I would want to go with this guy. So this would be 2 Mark II belts coming in that I'd want to split off each other. Now that would be interesting how I'd make that work. You know what? I think I do want to move this back over. I think I'm going to need the space. Because if I say, pretend this is a Mark II belt here. If I put a splitter right in the middle here, this belt's running right into that thing. So I think I need extra space. So actually, I think I have to go up here. Let's see what that would look like if I were to say have... Again, I know I'm being kind of anal retentive about this, but once I get this set up, this is going to be basically how every single one of our builds is going to work. So I want to get the first one clean so it's working how I want it to work. So splitter there. This would be pretend to be a Mark II belt. Go into there. And then this guy would want to go on top of this. So we probably do something like that. Top of that. And that would be running. Was that going to work? Can that go over these things? I think it might be able to. It's yellow like it's intersecting, but it kind of just looks like it's part of the thing, so I think I'm cool with that. I think that would work. And so what we do would be supplying the first 4 with this layer and then the second 4 with that layer. And we don't have anything clipping too bad with that. I can also just remove that after we do that. It just looks even better. Yeah, I think I like that. I like that. And then this Mark II belt would be split off here. Okay, so this is what I want. Let's do the next one just to see what the output and the input looks like. It's probably going to be like what I did over there, where we have an output that goes... How would I want to do it? Probably something like have it go over here and up would be the output. I might not even need to go up. Splitter would be right in the middle here. We go through here, and through there. Actually, I don't even need to go up with this setup. This is super clean to just go this way. In my previous playthrough, I was using a lot more vertical feeders to have a whole floor of supply underneath, supplying up above. I feel like I might do that on higher levels, but for the first levels, I think this simpler build is going to be cleaner and more easily expandable. Which is why I kind of want to go with something like this. Expandability. Something I want to be able to do. So this would be a merger here. Which would be the output to this guy would go there. Output to this guy would go there. We have a splitter here. To go into there. And yeah, that'll be nice and clean. Nice and simple and clean. Okay. What's up, Dap Rich? How's it going? It's going great. Some sexy conveyor belting? Why, thank you. I made it myself. All right, so something like that. So the input would be here. Okay, now the problem is I want this to go 2 more spaces, so all of my current outputs I need to move move. They all need to move over. All this stuff needs to get out of the way right now. Get out the way! So I need 2 more constructors on this level to do the amount I want to do. So that would be this, and then 1 more right here. We almost have room. I can kind of have this conveyor go around this right now. Just use some temporary fixes. Because it's all temporary, remember? Totally temporary. That will allow me to... yeah, not quite. Not quite, actually. Let's actually build the constructor first, and then we'll put the belt around it for now. There we go. So this would be our final machine, so we're probably going to go 1 more space that way with all of our stuff. Alright, this is just to keep stuff flowing for now. But this is our model. Let me count this. Iron plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 30 per minute. 240 iron ingots per minute for each row. And I'll know anytime I expand this over how much iron I need to input to have a fully stocked row here. So I think that is going to work great. So let me get these splitters set up here. And so 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. So this would not actually need a splitter. This last guy would be like 2 back and go in there. And then the upper row one would come down from here. So this belt, which would be a Mark II belt, 240. Mark III belt? No, Mark II belt. And this would go down to a splitter right in the middle here. Right in the middle there. Is that right? Yep. I don't know why that's yellow. Oh, is that not in the center? Or is that not in the center? What is not in the center? Oh, that is centered. I thought that looked curved for some reason. Okay. There. What's Satisfactory and Factory have in common? Yellow belts. There you go. Nice. What I don't love is this is my entrance. I would be coming in my entrance and immediately seeing a splitter. I wonder if I could move this entire wall over one space. If I moved my ramp back 1 and gave myself 1 extra wall, I might actually want to do that. I feel like I'm going to want to have a little bit extra space here. Let me remind myself. I'm actually going to change the ramps right now. that should give me a little more space so I can move my entire wall out one. Or even do like an entryway here or something. I can figure that out later. Future Rand's problem, as we always say. There, because there is currently a ladder in the way. Yeah. Yeah, I am going to have to move this entire wall out. That's fine, that's fine. And so this would be one more splitter here. There to there, there to there. And this last guy would go 1, 2. There we go. And that would be 2 120 belts feeding one long line of 240 iron per minute, creating nothing but iron plates. Okay, so now I just need to start pumping iron into this place, which is going to take a lot of tier 2 belts, which we are slowly, very slowly making. Alright, so let's see here. Let's get power lines. Let's change the wall, because I know I need to move this entire wall out. Let's do that now. Give me the space to work with. I won't fix the wall over on this side yet, because I'm going to need to change a bunch of stuff, but I can... This wall that we put in earlier... Whew! Awesome. How much stuff you can deconstruct at once. It's super cool. Alright, so this has to go all the way down that way. Problems plan in advance. It's the best way to plan your problems, in advance. Okay. There we go. And then now we fill in these walls. This will be our actual wall, unless I change again. Alright, that goes right up to our ramp. One short. Okay, this gives us an actual walkway to work with. Very nice. Let's go ahead and place these walls. We'll go as far as we can currently with our current stuff. With all of the splitters and stuff we have right now. So we'll know this is what the final setup will be. 3 high. And I can replace my ladder, which will be connected to this. Beautiful. This will be the way we get up and down the 2nd floor. Which now we can fill in this guy right there. And we'll have one other full level here. So this will be our entry point, and then all the way across here. Okay. Very nice, man. Very nice. This is kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of hash out how all the different levels are gonna size-wise stack up so I can plan. There. Cool. So we have our setup of this, and since I have the output, I can actually do this. Set up my output as well. So that would be output, output. We would do... So the output of these, 20 per minute. 3 of these would be 60, would be 1 full belt. If I have 8, 3, 3, and 1, or I just do 1 Mark II belt as the output. Since I'm doing 1 Mark II belt in, I'll probably want to do 1 Mark II belt out for every 4. So that will probably be the best. So like this would be a Mark I, but then we'd have a Mark II belt coming across. But we want mergers. There. So that's 1, 2, 3. So this would be the last one here. So this would be the output of the plates. There. This output would go there. This output would go there. And then what we would probably do is have this go up to the second level while this one starts anew. A new output of level 2 belts. And then have maybe a double stack storage that they're going into through. Okay. So it'd be 1, 2, and then 3 mergers. Okay, I'm not gonna fully get those all stacked because again I have to move a bunch of junk for that. But this is our prototype for what every floor is going to look like with the way the layout of the constructor is going to look. How do I like it? 8 along. I like it. So let's get them powered. Inject some iron into here. What I'm probably going to do is use this guy here to supply one group of 4 of these and then get this splitting like it's supposed to. Okay, so that would be... need power. Okay, I can slide underneath. Okay, so this is power pole. I don't want to set up the power poles. That's fine. There. That guy's already got a plug-in, so this guy to there and to there. So that would be this guy. There. There. I probably need to go get some plant power, some biomass power going. Haven't done that for a little while. There we go. Still streaming, of course. I usually stream for 6 hours, although I probably only have about an hour and a half left. Okay, so let's get the output that we currently have. So this guy, we'll have to change this one. But we'll have the first 4 guys running here. So I need to get that to this here. So this is going to have some overlap right now. So again, temporary. Temporary. But I'm going to kind of enable this through just to... This output will be a different thing when we actually have everything set up correctly. There we go. We're gonna have to move all that other junk first. Seems I have trouble with cosmic lift. Oh yeah, the next upgrade phase, absolutely. It's gonna take a lot of stuff, that's for sure. A lot of stuff. All right, so I want to bring in this left one to start. Is that the one I have set up? Yes. So this one, I want that guy to go to this guy. So what I want to do is get rid of this. And is this a splitter? This is a splitter. This goes to whoever goes there. That guy right there. There we go. All right. So that's still keeping everything else running while I make these changes. But this guy is a Mark 1. I'm gonna do that so I can have it be in place. We're gonna ingest some iron. And this will be the start of our real build of iron plates. The details are being produced so freaking slow, 1 part per minute. Oh yeah, the what are those called? Smart somethings. Check how these guys are doing power-wise. Oh yeah, they're getting low. Okay, let me fill these up. This. You're definitely using a decent chunk of power, that's for sure. That wasn't even quite enough. I'm gonna have to go on a tree killing spree in a little bit here. Okay. So this is going to be our first... There's actually going to be two ingestions of iron here, so let me go from here to... Yeah, that's right. But we don't want a wall right here, I wonder. If I did like a wall... Go like that? Oh, that's like a half wall. What? Oh, is that what this thing is for? Oh, that's weird. That's a little funky. Hold off on the wall for now. Hey, Psycho Wolf, thanks for the raid. What's up, Psycho Wolf Raiders? Okay, so this is gonna be the right one. Coming from this guy, so that is gonna be, let's set that up. Whoops, I don't have, it's that one, the tier 1. That guy. So that would be here. 1, 2. I believe that's right. Let me check if that's right first. Is that straight? Is that straight? Must be straight. That is... I think it needs to go over 1 more. This is probably going to be a permanent thing, so I need to make sure my curves look correct. That is worse. So the other one was right. Okay, it was right the first time. God, it's hard to eyeball this sometimes. What is up, Raiders? Thanks for the raid, Psycho Wolf. Did you just get done playing some Satisfactory yourself? Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, it's a straight line there, I think. Okay. Gotta make sure it's right. It's gotta be clean. There we go. Alright, so that is our first possibly permanent build. I'll have to upgrade these belts to level 2 eventually, of course. But I've been saying everything's temporary, but this I think is going to be a permanent thing. You can press E and choose the right one. Press E. Oh, you were playing My Summer Car. Okay. What's up, Chimper? I have a person who used to hang out in my chat all the time who talked about My Summer Car all the time. My stream's going great, my friend. Going great. Building B. Build mode, press E. Oh. I didn't know you could change the different levels of things. Okay, that's really cool. That is really cool. Alright. Let's see. It's about break time. Time for a final break. Let me go see how many reinforced iron plates I've made so far. I will need an assembly machine to make the things we need for our first space needle project completion thing. But let's see how we've done on these guys so far. Ah, almost 100. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You recommended the raid, has followed me for ages. I don't know why you apologize. I appreciate it. That's awesome to get a raid in. Always appreciate a raid from folks. Okay, so that looks good. We got 100 of those guys. I need a lot more, honestly. We have 4 more coupons for getting some else in the awesome shop. I think I kind of feel like I want to go out and just do stuff for a bit, because now let me make sure my iron plate production is turned back on and it's coming back in after the changes I made. I want to make sure that it's working. I should see iron plates coming this way from this guy. There they come. Okay. The main issue is, of course, there's just not nearly enough iron coming in because I need... Oh, I missed the belt. Glad I checked this. I missed 2 belts, actually. Oh, no, just the one. There we go. This needs to be a tier 2 belt, which is a long tier 2 belt that I don't have nearly enough materials for. But eventually, a tier 2 belt all the way from the iron to this should be 100% efficiency on all these guys. Beautiful. All right. It's always a good promotion. Yes. It's always good to share the community, share the viewers. Think I need to spend all plates into lift for the smart thingies. Let's see what that unlocks. I'm about to take my final break here, but let's see. Does it tell me what I unlock once I do that? Because if it's Caterium, I definitely need to. It unlocks the whole next tier, right? It unlocks, oh, it unlocks the next tier, tier 3 and 4, which I can't do until I do those things. Yeah, so I can't get the next tier unlocked till I do that. All right, well, that's probably what we'll spend the last part of our stream doing, is maybe do a little bit of exploring and, you know, biome killing to get enough fuel for all the power we're using. And then we might get an assembly machine, like, again, a little mock-up for just getting the first completion of the space elevator. But before we do that, my friends, I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my final break of the day. Again, thank you all for watching. Hope you're having a good time. If there's anybody new to the stream, if you're having a good time, hope you hit the follow. Thank you for the follow, Chimper. And also that raid. When we come back, we will work on some more stuff. Just so much stuff to work on. Y'all right. Be back in a bit, my friends.